Ladies, you know what? These men ain't asking for nothing but to be loved and respected. I mean, the world already beating them down enough. When your man leave the house every day, he got to face so many different fears and obstacles you just don't know. The things a man battle with on a day-to-day basis. They got to deal with racism, prejudice, envy, jealousy, competition. These things, before the man even leave the house, he got all these things stacked up against him already. You think he want to go out the door, spend the whole day working under pressure that somebody applying to him unnecessarily on his job, in his hustle? You think he want to come back home to an unloving wife, unloving girlfriend, baby mama, whatever you are to him, but unloving? Because I'm telling you, y'all can be so cold-hearted. So cold-hearted. Nobody want to come home to that. Listen, men, understand this. Women want the same thing you want. We want food, sex, and no attitude. Everybody wants the same thing. Repeat after me. Food, sex, no attitude. Or you can make it rhyme. Sex, food, no attitude. Chant it with me. Sex, food, no attitude. Sex, food, no attitude. Well, all jokes aside, I just been thinking about our men today. Just talking to my different friends and stuff, and just knowing, marriages are falling apart, friendships are falling apart, families falling apart. You got siblings at each other's throats, parents arguing with the children not speaking to their parents for months at a time. We deal with all these things personally inside ourselves, and then we got it going again. When you come home, you got to hear about something somebody pissed off about, before they even ask, how was your day? Or then the spiteful out cold one, that you come in, they say, how was your day today? You're like, it was okay. Well, at least you had a good day. Let me tell you about my day. Just come on. Sometimes, it's plenty of times I wanted to vent about my day at work. I wanted to, go off about the kids' daycare or what's happening at the school or what this girl did to me at the gas station, But then I look in my husband's eyes, I look in my kids' eyes, my mom, my parents, my siblings. When I look in their eyes, and I'm like, maybe this one I can just hold inside, I'll talk about it to myself. Go for a ride, listen to some music, and I'll be over it. But right now I need to make sure they okay. And people laugh. My pastor always do this thing with that scene from Coming to America where Eddie Murphy's asking a lady, what would you like? She like, whatever you like. And that's her answer to everything. Whatever you like. Whatever you like. And whenever I tell people about that, they say, she was still jumping in that same spot all that time. But they missing the point. The point is, if I'm so busy worried about making sure you're okay, then I'm not worried about that I'm not okay and what's going on with me. But guess what? You know how much better this world would be? How much, oh my God, how much peace could be in a household if my goal is to make sure you okay and your goal is making sure I'm okay. It's nothing in between. If I'm so busy wrapped up in making sure you're okay, I don't even notice that I'm not okay. Because I'm exhausted today because I spent the whole day making sure you was okay. So guess what? I'm going to sleep without a worry. I'm not even worried about myself because I put my energy into worrying about you. It don't make sense right now. It makes sense when you apply it and try it. For real. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then you got people can't even admit when they wrong. What's wrong with saying I was wrong? You know how many times the greatest inventors had to go back to the drawing board? Y'all, man, I ain't seen so many stubborn people in my life. In my life. I mean, y'all always got a word for somebody to piss you off, but you can't even find a good word for somebody that's been there for you. For real. My friend made a comment that before him and his wife separated, you know, when they separated, she was regretful. You know, she was, oh man, I miss my home. I miss going out to dinner. I miss my car. You know, I miss my nice clothes. I miss the gifts that you used to bring me, you know, and the flowers you used to send me. But you know, she never mentioned that she missed him. She never missed him. She missed the things that being with him provided for her. The image she could uphold leaving the house every day with a Michael Kors bag on her arm. You know, Gucci shoes on her feet. She never mentioned one time in all that, everything she missed about being married, she never missed her husband. She never missed him. And that's how we are. We can think about all the good things or whatever that somebody bring into our life, but we never mention them. And we got to get out of that. You know? Treat people like humans. Hell, treat them like animals. Because y'all treat animals really good. I watch guys with their dogs. I mean, y'all make sure the dog eat. Y'all make sure the dog clean. If the dog cough, you taking the dog straight to the doctor. You want to know what's wrong with it. Let it be your spouse, your mate, your boo thing, the person you kicking it with. Let them cough. You'll put them the hell out. It's COVID. You'll put them out. Wear your mask. You got some hand sanitizer. You gonna be all right? You ain't jumping them in the car. Look, come on, let's go up here to the ER and find out what's going on with you. Nope. Hungry. They gotta tell you they hungry. You got wives, your husband gotta say, you plan on cooking tonight? Did you take something out for dinner today? Come on. Treat people like animals then. Since we can't treat them like humans, just treat people good. We got to do better, y'all. We all have to do better. Today just heavy on me. Like, you know, I watch men every day going through things and they struggling. You got people struggling with drug habits. You got people trying not to relapse. You got people that have relapsed and afraid to talk to somebody about it. You got people like myself. So I'm very transparent about this. You know, a lot of people have vices. Some people vices, you know, gambling or drinking or using drugs. My vice was sex. It was. I know who I am. I know whose I am. And I know what I dealt with. Nobody gonna be out here like, oh yeah, she's a freak hoe. It was my vice, but I had my person. I had who I was with and who I was doing it with. But it was, you could wear somebody out. People act like that's what they want, but that ain't what they want when they realize like, oh, this is a whole nother level. It's a whole nother level when this is somebody's addiction. It's a whole, man, you ain't ready. But let's not talk about that because I'm not trying to get nobody sliding into my DM. I don't need that. I'll tell you that right now. I'm good. I'm all sexed out today. No, I'm just playing. But just on a serious note, you know, people struggle with a lot of things, and sometimes it's our responsibility, you know, whether you don't sign up for it. You know, sometimes responsibility just land in your lap like that. It's your responsibility to make sure somebody with an addiction or struggle that's part of your life, it's your responsibility to make sure they all right. But, you know, just for the most part, I just think that everybody should show their appreciation for the next person. You know, I'm so dramatic with certain things when it comes to appreciation. If I go in the store and a guy hold the door open for me, oh my God, I would clap him all the way back to his car. He will get a cheering. They hold the door for me anyway on the east side. East side men love me. Ooh, but I ain't about to get started on that. I'll say that for another day. Y'all know I love east side men. I'll put that out there for real. But yeah, guy hold the door open. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. You are such a gentleman. And he walk into his car, he feeling good. And I open the door back up and be like, and I love your jeans, honey. You rocking that outfit? And he hit the little button on his old school. You know, the car barely started, little door falling off. I don't care. I don't care. Look at you. Look at you riding your car. And you wear a seatbelt. Like, I'm doing, listen, he gonna feel good all the way off the gas station parking lot, okay? Because the littlest things, I appreciate the littlest things. I've been through so much in my life that I value. When I take the littlest things, I make a big scene out of the smallest things. But I want people to know, like, you're never gonna say you felt devalued or your character was assassinated being around me, because that's not who I am. That's not how I am. So, but I love y'all and thank y'all for just listening. Even if you just watch part of my video, you never make it to the end, or you skip all the way through and you know you don't get to watch it, because I rant and I know the videos are kind of long when somebody trying to go on with their day and just, you know. So, but I thank y'all for watching them and letting me take up some space in your life.